Hey, this is Lisa sharing life stories with you. Isn't it kind of funny that life brings us back different memories of things that happened in our past? And I was listening to this story, right? And I just thought about something that happened. My eyes are itching me so bad today. Allergies happened when I was little. I'll tell you, it's a real quick story. My grandparents let me turn this heat down a little bit. My grandparents lived on the water. They lived on Anchor Bay Drive right before Algonac. My grandpa built his house on the water, and my dad helped him. My uncle Philip helped him, and it was a beautiful house. It was a 3-bedroom brick ranch, huge living room. Beautiful dining room, huge kitchen, and like a dinette, right? And then master bathroom, and then a half bathroom on the other side, and these big steps, huge attic, and laundry room. And I remember walking in. I can still remember in my head as a little girl being so excited to go to my grandma and grandpa's, walking in that back door, that first couple seconds of that different smell, my grandma and grandpa's house, different smell in the pictures. There was a picture right when you were walking up the steps to go in the kitchen of when you look down one side of the wall with my grandpa catching a giant sturgeon bigger than he was. Okay, my grandpa was skinny and wiry. He was like, I don't know, 5'5" or some shit. And yeah, that fish was bigger than my grandpa. And I remember this one story that, well, it wasn't even a story. It happened when I was there. My dad and my grandpa were fishing, right? And they used to go on the lake and get plastered, right? Arm hurts, arthritis, and fish, right? And hunt and everything else. Well, I guess one time we were waiting for them. I didn't go. My mom, it was getting to be evening time. I remember that. And I don't know what I was doing. I used to draw over there a lot of times. I'd be eating peanuts, ice cream, pop, drawing different things at the desk. And, I look like such a mess with this hair. And my mom and my grandma were waiting for my dad and my grandpa to come home. And all of a sudden, you could see them way out in the bay. Because it was considered where my grandpa lived, that was considered the bay right in front of his house. My grandpa was a good man. He made markers for everybody with empty bleach bottles all before Algonac. If you've ever seen any of those bleach bottle markers in the water, that was from my grandfather. He was a good man to do that. That helped a lot of people know where they were. So anyways, my mom and my grandma could see far away them coming in. And then as they were getting closer, I don't know what was said. Then my mom went outside on the dock waiting for them to come in. And my grandma and me were still in the house looking out the window. Their window was a huge picture window that looked out onto the water, right? And all of a sudden, I hear my mom run in the house screaming, "Daddy got shot!" Oh, God. My grandpa was so piss-ass drunk, and my dad, somehow a fishing lure, got caught on my grandpa's hand or something. And my grandpa was so drunk, my dad picked him up and picked him up, put him somehow different in the boat, and his hand went like that on his face, where he had to cut on his hand, so there was blood all over my grandfather's face. So my dad and my grandpa were stone cold drunk, and my mom thought that my grandpa got shot and killed, because there was a lot of blood. There was blood Oh my God, everybody's retarded. And then my mom runs in, Daddy got shot. Then she got my grandma all crazy. And my dad's like, nobody, we're drunk. My grandpa hid fifths of whiskey everywhere. When he passed away, there was so many fifths of whiskey under the sinks. It was like a freaking sideshow. I've never seen so much whiskey in my life everywhere. Under every sink, all the way up the stairs, all the way in the attic. Whiskey, Canadian Club. And my dad used to drink Lord Calvert. And I guess Canadian Club was like even cheaper than that. Like my dad said, like, why don't you spend 20 cents more and the shit that I buy or something's a little bit better. I don't know. But it was just a very funny story that my mom thought my grandpa got shot. They were piss-ass drunk in the boat all day, drinking all day, trying to fish, got a lure cut on my grandpa's hand. My grandpa was passed out. That's why she thought he was drunk. My dad was a big man, big, strong, beautiful man. He carried my grandpa out of the boat. And my mom could have killed him. She was yelling. She was like, you sons of bitches. Oh, that was a good one. That was good. Because I'll never forget that. Never forget that. Yeah, it was funny. It was very, very funny. It was scary for a minute, but it was so funny in the end. It was good. It was comical. Just, I mean, yeah, wow. But I came on here to say hi today, God. There's so many good memories of the lake. And I know that when my ma used to say memories of the lake, they had built it up where my grandparents lived, and they were always adding sand and dirt, and there was pollywogs and frogs, because it was like, I don't know what she says, it was like a beach, but it was water still, and I had to keep adding water. And I remember too going, my grandpa would have live bait boxes, and I'd get so pissed off. He'd have fish in there, and he'd keep feeding them, and they'd keep getting bigger, and I'd get pissed off when I went over there. I don't want you using these beautiful fish as bait or whatever. So I'd go over there, he'd get pissed off. I'd let everybody go, and he went in the house, and you tell my mom, she's letting everybody go. I would stand on the bait box in the water, and I'd be fishing the fish out and letting them go. I don't want to let them get hurt. Yeah, there was some great times at that lake, and barbecues. And I remember when we brought my dad's family over once, and everybody started getting drunk and having a good time, and the music and the radio was on. Oh, that was nice. My grandparents had a beautiful house, beautiful setup, and everybody would go by in the water. Hi, how you doing? Like they're your family, you know? That's just common courtesy when you live on the water like that. That's what you do. I miss that. I miss those days. I miss those days of being on the water and sharing those good times. Those were some really good times. Really good times. But I wanted to come on here and tell you guys that little story real quick, because it just tickled my heart that I remembered it. I heard something. I don't know what I was listening. Oh, I was listening to Nance, Buckeye Bigfoot. and I don't know what made me think of that, listening to her. Oh, my neck is stiff. But I thought of that, and that was just good memories. Good memories. And this is Lisa sharing life stories with you. I love all of you. Please like and subscribe. I can't love on you till you like and subscribe. Life is what you make it. It really is. You can be poor, you can be rich, but life is what you make it. It really is. Join my channel. I love on you. I want you guys, if you have good days, bad days, happy days, come on here and tell me about them. Let's hear a story from you guys. What is a funny story that happened to you guys when you were... I got 386 subscribers. I want to know what's a funny story, something that happened to you in your life growing up. I'd like to hear one of your stories. tell me. I would be so interested to hear. And if everybody else can hear too, would be really nice. You guys have a great day. Like and subscribe. And this is going up. Have a great day, guys. Bye.